This is the news update on television Nigerian. I am Chiwendu Osisiago. The federal government on Tuesday said the late presentation of COVID-19 patients at approved treatment centers had likely contributed to the number of deaths recorded in the country. The Minister of State for Health, Dr. Olorunniyi Mamura, said this on Monday during the press conference of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. He said the various approved treatment centers have scaled up activities as directed and quality of care continues to improve. The minister also said that the federal government has been making spirited efforts at ensuring availability of oxygen on a short-term basis through collaboration with COVID while still pursuing the process for immediate intervention for nationwide equitable and sustainable oxygen availability at the federal tertiary hospitals as well as state-owned hospitals. In that line, the federal government has opened talks with the People's Republic of China to have access to COVID-19 vaccines for the citizens, Minister of Foreign Affairs George Onyeama said on Tuesday. This is as both countries signed a memorandum of understanding on establishment of intergovernmental committee to coordinate aspects of cooperation between both countries. The MOU was signed by Onyeama and the Chinese State Councilor and Minister of Foreign Affairs Minister Wang Yi in Abuja on Tuesday. The Chinese Foreign Minister is on a two-day working visit to Abuja. Briefing reporters after the bilateral meeting, Onyeama said at this point when countries were discovering vaccines, and China being one of them, Nigeria was engaging the country in the area of access to the vaccine. One of the 30 magistrates protesting against 2 years unpaid salary slumped yesterday, being the second day of the demonstration. Magistrate Richard Bassi fainted at the governor's office while protesting the 24-month salary arrears the Cross River State government owed them since they were engaged. They had returned to the governor's office in continuation of the protest in their full regalia, demanding their right as the state magistrates. Chief Magistrate of the state, Solomon Abo, who spoke on behalf of the protesters, said since their engagement they had undergone several screenings and that the protest was a last resort. The Controller General of the Nigerian Immigration Service, Mohammed Babandede, has warned that foreign visitors who fail to present their COVID-19 test certificates on arrival in the country will have their visas revoked. Speaking at the weekly briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 in Abuja on Tuesday, Babandede assured that the 100 travelers under a travel ban for flaunting the mandatory 7-day post-arrival COVID-19 polymerase chain reaction test cannot obtain fresh passports or compromise the NIS officers, adding that the system was automated and cannot be bypassed or manipulated. The NIS boss also said, based on the powers he had and the additional conditions for entering the country, every visitor must have the COVID-19 test results. Babandede said some of the individuals under the travel restrictions had been calling him for help, adding that he simply asked them to comply with the regulations. 68-year-old Elizabeth Olatunji on Tuesday told Ekiti State Judicial Panel of Inquiry into allegations of human rights violations that the police had rendered her life miserable and left her internally sorrowful. Olatunji alleged that the policemen deployed to Ire Ekiti in the Oye Council area of the state on August 10, 2020, following the violence erupted over the Ogun festival shot her only son, Tokwe Olatunji, dead. The woman in her testimony before the panel said that her husband, Joshua Olatunji, died of shock from the incident 11 days after. The woman said she was preparing to go to the farm when she heard the sound of gunshots, adding that everybody was running for safety. The bereaved woman pleaded with the panel to consider 25 million naira as compensation to live a worthy life. And that's the news update on television Nigerian. I'm Chiwendu Osisiago. Thanks for watching.